Yes, this is precisely the question that really marked the beginning of philosophy in the West, at least in Athens, in yes, the 5th century before Christ. And the question that has been answered by Plato, Aristotle, I really like their answer. That's why I'm mentioning this, because they say that philosophy begins with wondering. And wondering is the beginning of inquiry. And well, Plato was more like in this understanding of wonder and wondering. So philosophy has to do with questions and questioning. So what is justice? What is friendship? What is love? And Aristotle went a bit further in saying that this has to do with a scientific inquiry, so that you want to really understand why it is the case. So you can have this debate, this investigation, but you need also to provide arguments in favor of this and challenging other views or support your thesis. And for me, this is important because it shows that philosophy is a practice and is something that has a relevance for our life, emerge out of life, because a question that matters to us. That's why also has to this wonder, this curiosity, want to know more about this. But not just naive questions, something that matters, that has to do with our concerns and stance. So maybe if we go also a bit further and not just thinking in terms of ancient philosophy, I really like also the phenomenological approach to philosophy and the idea that philosophy has to do with a transformation of our ways of perceiving, thinking, feeling. So it has really to do with how we live accordingly to our ways of, again, not just thinking, but also perceiving and feeling. So and this make us really understand better, and in a way also, if you want, build meanings in life. So in ethics, for example, is the question, what is the good life? But the question does not necessarily is a what is question. Will be like, oh yes, but what does it mean, this good life, and how and why? And maybe there are many different forms, not just one. So as just to make it short, I would say that we can find different definitions, different traditions, and plurality is very important for me. But the core has to do with this very deep and profound and existentially charged question about life, and life is always shared. And so a question that's to do with ethics, politics, and our contemporary issues, I would say.